We are live. Let's go a little higher. There we go. Let's testily have sound here. There we go. Hello, hello. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Alright, so we are live here at the end of game 2. So I'm putting down, you have to guess my game 3 score. So as a reminder, you have to post your guess in the chat or what I will shoot game 3 to qualify to be entered to win this week. $75 if you get it exactly right. So good luck to anyone that wants to play. All you have to do again is put the guess in the chat, nothing to enter, and see what happens. Like I said, we're in the 8th frame now of game 2. Coming off of, I had back-to-back opens. I missed the 7th pin and then went through the face after switching to the Web Tour game 2 here. So struggled game 1, only shot $193, and then now after a couple of opens here, I'm 180 pace or so. So hopefully can finish out well here and be situated for a decent game 3. So again, if you are stopping by, say hello, put something in the chat, let me know you're here, and you know, want to talk about some bowling or anything else, feel free. Yeah, we are in New Year, so first week of 2026 here. Our league on Tuesdays, and be good to get back in the swing of things now as we get into tournament season upcoming. There you go. So hopefully we can start bowling better. Not doing great tonight. Started with the Summit Ascent, and it was just like, I don't know, it wasn't great. Like I kept having to move play in and get it out, and I was leaving wrap pins and stone nines and things of that nature. So decided to get out of that, go to Web Tour here. That's right over 10-ish. Pretty good. And 10.5 maybe at the arrows. There's one other lefty on my side, but he's playing pretty far outside, so I don't have to worry too much about his traffic. But I'm throwing a clean Web Tour, one of my all-time favorite balls. It's got some polish on it, so I can play a little bit straighter, right? I mean, it'd be nice to be able to play left of 10, but you just can't do that on a house shot like this that has very minimal oil. without either a weak ball or a lot less surface than you normally might or want to. Oh, that's a hanger. You screwed up our string of strikes, Michael. We had 8 in a row there as a team. This will be the first week back, bowling twice. Last week, last 2 weeks just bowled once because Wednesdays we had Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve, I believe. So we didn't bowl on our challenge league, but that starts back up tomorrow. Where we have one more week on our long pattern, and then we switch. After that, we go to a short pattern. So looking forward to that. So if you're interested in watching some challenge league shot on string pins, that'll be on my buddy Jeremy's YouTube page. You can find that with the hashtag BowlBetter search, but you'll find him live streaming the whole night in our challenge league. It's kind of cool. It's a 3-person league scratch, so it goes a lot faster than your typical 4 or 5-person league. And if you're seeing this or just listening, tuning in, please put a guess in the chat. What do you think I will shoot game 3? If you want to be entered, again, you don't have to. But I will be giving away free money if you get it right. Exactly what I shoot. Pretty quiet tonight. They actually have some music playing again, but it's nice that it's not blaring or like a club type atmosphere when you're bowling. But been in some leagues and some houses where it feels like the approaches are bumping, right? Because the bass is too much or too loud. So it's nice that that isn't the case here. Nice to have some music. You don't want to just like lead sounds all the time, but you don't want it blaring either. Oh, hang on there, Dan. All right. Not yet. Stretching your back. All right. Again, targeting probably 11-ish at the arrows at this point. Don't have to play it too deep. You can play pretty straight still. Oh, I got that a little bit left. I didn't get a good hand in it. Oh, that was bad. Just kind of felt like my timing was off. Didn't throw that very good. Shoot. Left the spare, but nobody likes to see that. 5, 6. Alright, able to split that over there. Not a good shot. Not a good shot. Nice thing about streaming and watching and bringing my tablet again is it's nice to go back and watch the shot. Yeah, I just felt off balance. Got it way too far left. Didn't throw it very well. But fortunately, I picked up the spare there as we move into the 10th frame. Can only cheated for 203, unfortunately. So. Just gotta throw better.
Struck in that frame.
Yeah, you're the only one. I didn't say anything about that one. Oh man, how do you chill out the 4 and not the 7? That was very weird. Well, look at the instant replay of that one. I know it kind of looks in slow motion from my view, but they hit it and like that stood back up, like really weird. Yeah, sometimes what happens, either the pins hit another pin and gets stood back up, or you know. Could even get with the ball hitting pins that it could deflect off that, and I feel like that was what happened there, but definitely got stood back up. Really nice 235 game for Dave. Alright, you're getting it. Actually, kind of nice weather outside today here, almost in the 40-ish temperature, which we've had a lot of cold and snowy days over the last couple of weeks here, so it's kind of nice to see everything warm up a little bit and start to melt. Week 10 there for Dan. Dave won his point, barely. Dan's going to win his point. I'm in trouble, going to lose mine. Michael is in trouble. So the game is definitely in jeopardy. And if we don't have a big finish, we'll probably lose this game. We lost the first game by like 160 pins almost, so not very good. They bowled well, and we did not. Oh, damn. Let's see if we can make better shot here. That was okay. Speed targeting.
That's what that ball's supposed to be.
It wasn't great leverage, but good targeting. Really, what I'm trying to do is get better leverage where I can get down the lane better. When I miss, sometimes I cut it short. It's I'll get the ball out on the lane. That's short. Yeah, I do that exactly. And then it hooks. Cut it short, and then it overhooks. Yeah, frustrating. Another 190 good. Shoots. Not the finish I was looking for there, but So I just felt like I moved too early into the lane.
You know my church name.
Oh well. Alright, so that's the end of game 2. Again, you have a minute or two if you want to put a guess in the chat. What do you think I'm going to shoot game 3? But 193, 192. First 2 games here tonight. So not what I was hoping for. Yeah, I rolled decent last week, games 2 and 3 to get 6 and 670s, but it's gonna take a lot to get anything out of it tonight. I'm trying to get a 600 out of it, but it's not coming together. Each game I've had 1, 2 opens. Can't do that. You gotta stay clean. One throw better, but can't miss Ferris and miss that one, which is frustrating. Unfortunately, they opened to the 10th and we actually will win the game. So I lost my point though because I didn't double. I was disappointed. All right. Oh well. Game three here. So hope everyone's having a good start to the new year. Still feel like I'm a little rusty and obviously not where my game needs to be, but coming together slowly. Got a Waukesha City tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. I think that's 2 weeks from Saturday. Really cool team event, and then minors in February. It's one of those where people team 1 week and then for some reason they don't bowl the other until a couple weeks after that. I would rather just bowl one day and then the next day, but that's how it works, and you can pick when you choose. So I think we're bowling the 21st or 24th, whatever that is. And then middle of February, I believe, is for the other event. But we won't be streaming that. Tournaments we usually don't want anyone to stream, and it's not at our normal house either, so I won't be on the Wi-Fi. But we can always keep you updated on how we do in those kind of things. And then we have state tournament coming up in the middle of March. So state tournament's always fun. I think we go to Fond du Lac and the Neenah Oshkosh area this year. So always fun to get away for a weekend and bowl. So that's coming up. So we got a couple weeks again to continue to work at my game a little bit, right? Trying to manage the torn elbow tendon that I have and still be able to bowl with success, right? So doing that, I got the elbow support there and back to one-handed and everything like that to try to do that to be able to get through tournament season here through April. Oh. Anyway, no one will win this week, but that's all right. Just leave it open if anyone watches in future weeks. That it will be a rollover for next week. So next week will be $80 to if anyone gets it right. If not, we'll just keep rolling over to the end of the season. But hopefully we can roll well this game. I'd like to finish on a good note. Obviously, like to have a clean game. That's what I'd like to see. Try to make good shots. I'm not saying I necessarily made bad shots last game, but the one spare I kind of on the left lane I missed a 7-pin because the ball return I can't get as far right as I normally like to on the other lane. I'm able to get further right and shooting cost. So I missed it. But we decided to get my experience right. And then I left. I didn't move, and it jumped through the face, and I split. So that was last game. So we're gonna stay kind of where we are in the same area. Trying to get it around 11, 12 with the arrows, and get it down the lane. That was a little too far left. But we did get it all the way back. Thank you. Watch the replay here. Yeah, just got it a little bit too far down lane there, but at least it ripped out the corner there. Not a good start for our team. As we have 1 strike and 5 shots, and so far 3 opens. But I guess if you're gonna open, it's better to open early in the game, right? So opening in the first frame is not the worst. It's obviously opening in the 10th frame always hurts. And in the middle of a game when you got something going, you don't want to do that if possible. Obviously, it's not anyone tries to open, but it is the best spot to have open is if you do it in the first frame. I'll stick with the web tour, I think. Yeah, Hammer Web Tour. Definitely, like I said, probably my best ball in my bag, most consistent ball. It rolls really well for me. It's very versatile. I can play different conditions with that on tough breaking shots, broken down shots where I can kind of stay in the dirts a little bit more, right? Ball down the way. That was okay. Wasn't great, but it's kind of weird how it hit. I thought it would finish more than it did, and it hit the 7-pin, and it still didn't go. So, not sure what happened there. Oh my goodness. Don't feel missing the spare on that. I just don't feel confident shooting that over there. Missing it because the ball return is really bothering me. Again, I said I wanted to keep it clean, and I didn't. So it's the frustrating part is on me. First shot was good. I missed left because of the stupid ball return. I can't get far enough right. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I just saw it. That was
You like that one?
that was kind of a weird.
Just going all or nothing.
That really slowed down. All right. Let's straight and open. Oh, you're a good shot. To miss it. Figure that out. And there is a ball return there to get around it or play the shot a little bit straighter so I don't have that problem. So if you stop by, say hello. What's going on? Welcome to Tuesday night House Shot Bowling League. No, I'm just kidding. It is a House Shot League. I do sometimes get bored bowling House Shot, I have to admit. Just because you can get lazy and typically do well even if you don't make great shots all the time. But, you know, there's not a lot of other stuff available all the time around here. You know, I have to hit the ball when you can. Try to get better by practicing on tougher stuff when you get the opportunity, which at least we can do on Mondays. So. Some people ask me, why don't you stream all 3 games, right? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't think a lot of people are going to stay and watch all 3 games. They might stay and watch some of a game or maybe 1 game or whatever that may be, but it's hard to do that. And I'm probably not going to go back and watch every shot from every game, but if I just stream 1 game, like game 3, I can get just a picture of the night, and maybe if we have something going, we can shoot a decent score or whatnot. So that's my thinking. And then just running the contest game 3 too is just like, all right, just gonna do that 1 game. If you stop in, you get in, you're entered, have fun with that. But I know in our Wednesday league, Jeremy does stream the whole league, right? But it does go a lot faster. Right? This is only 1 game. I basically go live about the 7:30 frame of the game 2, so it's basically an hour stream, and that's sufficient for what I want to watch. And when I go back and watch, the shots, it's enough to just have a feeling of what I did and if I did well or not. So let's hopefully get back on the right path here. Need to get some strikes going. Be able to shoot something decent this game. Get the ball down the lane. Oh, that's really slow. I just didn't throw that ball. Hung up a little bit on me, and I really slowed down because of that. Yeah, just disappointing shot. Targeting wasn't terrible, it just was way too slow. So because of that, the ball just read too much. Shoot, at least I didn't let me split. Not a good shot. I'm gonna go back and watch that one. But I pretty much know what I did for sure. Yep. Just was slow. I don't think my targeting was that bad, honestly. It was right over 11-ish. Just really picked up because didn't do, like I said, just threw it a little bit too slow. Ooh, Michael over 4-10 there. Oh well, this game is not going very well at the start here, 3-3. Every one of us has an open on our team, and they are clean. I did say all or nothing.
Oh my god.
It's kind of nothing. Definitely see the lanes on the right side break down. I mean, we're already game 3, right? So the little oil that was there to start with is gone. We definitely have to move in there. Like my A game is playing up like 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in that area. Like if I'm able to play there like when we're rolling the short pattern coming up, where we can play the gutter, right? You can actually you're supposed to get left of 5 for the lefties. I love that. Like I'm not scared of the gutter. I like playing up the boards. And if you actually get it up 5 or so, it's probably over the top. So you have to get it out with a normal shot. If I can bump in and play 8, 9. Yeah, that's pretty much my A game. Yeah, I can play 15, right? In our challenge league right now, you got to pretty much almost start it at 13, 14, 15, and then keep getting in. And I was into like 25 a couple weeks ago, which definitely isn't what I love to do, but on a long pattern where you have to play in, it's where the shot is and the oil is. So you gotta stay in that zone because it is so flat outside of that. So I think we're going on like a 45-foot pattern or so right now. So the rule of 31 says that the break point should be about 14-ish, right? Obviously, it's a challenge pattern of 5 to 1-ish. So it's not impossible, but you definitely still have to be in that correct zone to score well. So you have to learn how to play it. Here, typically you see house shots where there's a tunnel in the middle, and it's kind of like, really dry out. Where if you throw it in and out, you throw it into the oil, it's good, and it gets dry and it hurts, right? But when you have a house shot that is very dry altogether, there's not much hole to start, and there is no hole. So you don't see a lot of shots that miss in whole pocket. Which is weird, right? It's just flattering. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice stone 9 too. That's great. Wow. So that's my second stone 9 of the night like that. First this game, obviously, but Stupid. Sometimes bowling is stupid. Oh wow, that was no. Funny though, like I knew it was good off my hand. I knew I projected it well, hit my target, and I just ripped the rack and leave a 9. So hopefully no one saw that. No, it's good. I really don't care. But bowling can be a cruel game like that sometimes. You throw a great shot, doesn't mean you're going to strike. Oh, I go. One thing when you leave like a week 7 or a 10 pin, right? You feel like, yeah, you kind of deserve it, or but when you leave a stone 8 or stone 9, a really great shot, it's like, man, it's hard to adjust much for that. So sorry everybody's watching a bunch of missed spares and opens this game. But that's how bowling can be, right? You can't strike, and then either you get frustrated or you leave splits and you miss. Alright. Like I said, I know I threw the last one really good, so I'm not gonna change.
What this is? I mean,
This?
because I heard you flip something.
Oh, I just flattened out my wrists to shoot spares with, so it's a flat wrist versus cupped. Yeah.
Really? Okay. So
Yeah.
flip that up. It kind of.
Yeah, you can change how much you cup it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Really? Oh, it's like really old.
That's cool. So I also wanted to ask about what you got going here. I mean,
Oh yeah, I stream on YouTube.
okay.
Yeah, I just game 3 every week. I just stream it. So.
All right.
I mean, this ball looks good.
All right. So here we go. Let's see if we can make another good shot. Oh, 9 pin that time. I was daring a 9 pin to stand up that time. That one was pretty good. So if that one didn't strike, I don't know what I would do. I'm watching the replay now. Right over 11 out. Pretty flush shot. So again, that's all you can do sometimes. Wow. All right. Again, that just shows, I'm not sure, proves my point, right? You throw a really good shot sometimes, like Michael just did, or, it just doesn't strike. The way the pins bounce off each other, and deflect, and you leave a single pin, or worse sometimes. That was nice. I was like, okay. I know. Alright, 6 frame here. At least we got a straight goal. We need to get a double or 2 together to be able to string something, hopefully manage something. Definitely a challenge on this pair right now for the righties to strike, and I feel like I have a decent line. I got to throw it good, but just like I don't want to leave any more 9-pins or wrap 7s because I've left a few of those already tonight. Yay! We are definitely not going to win this team game unless something drastically changes in the next few frames. There you go. No, that's reserved for me. That was 9 pins. All right. Try to make another good shot here. That's all I can do. Thanks. Hey, double. I needed that to get back in the game there after opening a couple spares. A little bit slower than I wanted to off my hand. But. Is that a hanger? Who do we get, Dan? First time tonight, I think. Yeah, we hung Dave. Not a good sign when we haven't hung everybody in the middle of game 3. All right. Looking forward to NFL playoff weekend coming up. I got Packers at Bears and Rams 49ers. No, sorry. What am I thinking? Eagles hosting 49ers. Rams at Carolina. Seattle having a bye, so NFC is going to be interesting playoffs. Obviously, I'm a Packers fan, and they're coming off of a loss to the Bears a couple weeks ago. So hopefully, Jordan Love's back, and they can figure out something on defense because they've been pretty poor on defense the last few weeks there. And it's cost them, especially when they played Baltimore. They couldn't stop the run the whole game. Derrick Henry had like 220 yards and 4 touchdowns. Some crazy amount of yards. I know he had 4 touchdowns. But yeah. Definitely excited to watch playoff football. It's always good. And then you got Thursday and Friday with the college football playoff semifinals. It's a big football weekend upcoming to watch. My predictions will be the U, Miami beats Ole Miss, and Indiana beats Oregon again. So you're going to have the U versus IU for the national championship. And then for NFL, let's see, I'll take the Packers to beat the Bears. Got to do that. I will take the Rams to beat the Panthers. And then I will still take the Eagles over the 49ers. I know the 49ers have a better record, and Eagles have not been great this year, but I don't know. I just don't trust the 49ers defense. It's been pretty poor as well, and Purdy struggled against Seattle last game, so I'm not sure, but those are my picks. In the AFC, what do you got? You got Buffalo at Jacksonville. I think it's crazy because Jacksonville is the 3 seed, and they've been good, but it's hard to beat Josh Allen, right? I think Josh Allen somehow gets it down the playoffs, and they win. I don't remember the other matchups. The Chargers are in. Let's see. Who got the one? They play New England, right? Yeah, so I'm definitely taking New England to win. Denver got the 1 seed, so they got the bye. Let's see if we can strike her first. Hey, good shot. Just shoot. Not bad shot. Just watch the up and right around it. Oh, then I missed it again. Oh yeah, that's just great. Missing the spares. Jeez. Oh yeah. Don't strike and then I open. Come on. My first shot was pretty good. Just a pinch late. I just did not throw that second spare shot well at all. I missed by like 4 boards, right? Well, that was terrible. Oh well. Well, this way this game too, and you're gonna struggle tonight to probably 560s, hopefully, out of this terrible night. At least 2 spares, but man, I could have struck a lot more. Still 9, 2 sevens. The 1 shot was a pinch slow. So disappointing on my spares. I can't be doing that, but good to see that I am throwing the first shot a lot better, and hitting what I'm trying to the area that I was trying to be at and release is a lot more consistent right now. Hello.
You're a star.
What?
NIL money for my ass.
Did you see it?
Yeah. My girlfriend sent me a photo.
Did she? Nice. You deserve it. Oh, one of those nights. Still struggling to figure out how to score early on the fresh, which shouldn't be that hard, but have trouble figuring out what ball to use to start always. Because of that, I've been shooting low scores game one. What's up, Ziggy? You can't hear that anyway. Are you trying to be louder than Chuck?
Yeah.
All right.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you. Bowling can be a stupid game, but it is what it is. Yay, we're almost done. 2 more frames. Yeah, it's kind of nice at least to bowl without being in pain. You know, sometimes the next day I feel a little bit of soreness and such, but at least throwing the ball and managing the night itself isn't problematic right now. It's good that at least that's the case. I know I don't have the strength that I used to have, and definitely ball speed is down and it's affecting me, obviously. But I'm managing to at least get through it. We were just struggling this game. I definitely know that feeling when you feel really lost. One, maybe you don't throw it as good as you hope, right? That's always a problem. But then you feel like you're just not in the right part of the lane. Just a bit outside. And it kind of messes with you, then you miss a spare or two, and you shoot 140, right? I know that too. Even on the house shot, it's easy to do that.
I would say the realistic.
Time frame. Let's try to make a good shot. Alright. Let's just see. We gotta get it. It's right here. Need a double to salvage something out of this game. It's pretty good. Oh my goodness. 8 pin, 9 pin, just golly. It's kind of crazy that ball leaves 8 pin because it's very not weak, but I mean it's like not very strong ball. Polish on it. Man. Oh yeah. Pretty good off my hand again. What was that? Yeah, right over 11-ish. Boom. Almost an 8-10. Wow. Well, instead of getting a double, I'm able to shoot. Able to shoot 200. Now I'm going to be in the 180s or whatever. Bowling's fun. Well, this was a disappointing night for the team, for me. I'm be in the 550 to 570 range tonight. I feel like I threw the ball way better than I scored, but a couple of missed spares and not great carry with stone 8s and stone 9s. Stone 8 and stone 9 game 3 here. Really hindered my opportunities to score tonight. Oh well. Thanks for anyone who stopped in and watched a little bit of the stream this week, or if you are checking it out after it's uploaded to YouTube, give it a like. Always feel free to put in the comments if you want to see anything specific, or whatever you got. But yeah, just good to bowl and be able to bowl, especially with the injury that I'm going through this year. All right, let's make another good shot here. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, that's kind of how everything goes. Sevens and eights and nines. Decided I'm gonna play a little straighter and actually make it. So yeah, I get to throw one more. At this point, just a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing this game. That's pretty much the summation of this game. Whole lot of nothing. 9, 9, 9, 9. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. Awesome. Wow. Cue ball really well to shoot buck 82. Oh well. Let Michael finish up here, and then we will stop the stream. So, hope everyone has a good evening and bowls well. Hopefully, we bowl better here in the next couple of weeks. Didn't feel a little bad tonight, that's for sure. Just couldn't get anything going. Alright, last shot of the stream. So, and we are calling it done. So 182 finish for me. What is that? And 560s. Good finish. We'll watch the last shot here before we shut it down. Alright, game over. Nice. Alright, 567. Alright, terrible night, but we'll get it next week. So have a good night, everyone, and we'll better.